Magandang bisperas ng Biyernes inyong lahat. Today is January 7, 2021. Welcome to another edition of the Stock Market Today. Ako po si Benji Chodoro, inviting you to join me as we take a look at the latest development on short selling at resulta ng trading sa PSE. Lahat ng yan dito lamang sa January 7, Thursday edition ng the Stock Market Today. Okay, from the business world, let me share with you first the implementation of short selling. And these are some of the comments of some of the analysts. No? And implementation of short selling may be challenging. The much-awaited implementation of short selling may face challenges as the local stock market may still be illiquid and remains small compared to with the other markets, experts said. Call Financial Group Inc. Chairman and founder Edward Lee said short selling may be difficult since the local market is not fully developed and the number of investors is still small. So they're saying that this is illiquid, very difficult to short sell. Now, PSE President Ramon Monson earlier said that the exchange is looking forward to implementing short selling program within the year. Now, in case you don't know, short selling is the sale of a stock that is not owned by the investor but will be settled by the delivery of a borrowed stock. An investor can generate a profit by selling the borrowed stock and then buying it when the price declines. So when you short sell, you make a sell position with a view that the price will fall. And when the price falls, then that is the time that you will buy, then earning you a profit. Okay, so that's our news for today, and let's take a look how the market performed. Let's take a look at the PSEI. Okay, the PSEI gained 71.76 points or 1.02%. And there was still net foreign selling at 680 million. Now, it looks like the PSEI is moving sideways. And yesterday, since the EMA 20 went above the candlestick, it appears to be a bullish sentiment. However, we had a development today that the PSE gained 1.02%. And now we have a more clearer view that the exponential moving average, the 20-day short term, is moving, the index appears to be moving sideways. So it's just within the support area of 7,000. Yeah, 7,050, 7,060 level. So let's now take a look at the market activity for the day. 159 companies advanced, 72 declined, while 31 remained unchanged. For the all-share index, it gained 0.98%, while all the sectoral indices were in the green, and this was led by the financials at 4.28%, followed by the mining sector by 3.84%. Okay, so let's now take a look at the most active stocks. By the way, we will be prioritizing the stock of Gabi Marcelino, SECB, and then also Clemente had a question yesterday. Would this mean another bearish run tomorrow? At the time that I answered, that was about 9 or 10 in the evening, more or less. I said, could be. The PSEI had been moving sideways since December. The 20-day EMA is now above the candlestick, and the RSI is just below the 50-point level, which is indicative of a bearish sentiment, probably caused by concerns over the new COVID strain. However, if the index bounces to the 77,000 to the 7,100 support, then it's an indication that it's moving sideways. So right now it's moving sideways since there is a rebound or bounce when it reached the 7,050 level. Okay, let's now review SECB. Just a moment, I have my list here. So we will be reviewing SECB, DITO, ACEN, APL, BDO, or MAC, TEC, AR, and Green. So we just have one index stock for review, which is BDO. Most of the active stocks are second liners. Okay, so let's now take a look at SECB. Okay, SECB had been bearish the past 3 days or 2 days, but it had a recovery today. And let's hope that there will be a good continuation tomorrow. Right now, kasi the candlestick is still under, or is still above the EMA 20 rather, is still above the candlestick. And the stock appears to be moving sideways. Now, what we have right now is a morning star, which is a sign of reversal. If you see another green candlestick tomorrow, then there is that confirmation that the trend had reversed. And if that closing price is above the EMA 20, then it probably had a change of, or nag-change na yung trend. No? In the meantime, the stock appears to be moving sideways and is just in the support area of 125. Maganda yung support level niya because we see a level on the left here na resistance na ngayon ay support. And if you notice, yung closing price yesterday was 128 also. And after that, the stock bounced. No? So let's see. If you see a green candlestick tomorrow, which is a higher candlestick, and that the closing price would be higher than the EMA 20, then it is an indication that the stock had recovered from the downward movement. No? However, kung maaaring kasi mangyari dito is that maaaring green candlestick yan, followed by a red candlestick, another red candlestick, then green. So alternating sideways ang movement nun. And then, if the EMA 20 is just piercing through the candlestick, sideways ang kanyang movement. Okay? So let's now take a look at DITO. Okay, DITO appears to have a recovery also today. And if you notice yung ating EMA 20, no, short-term exponential moving average, is still above the candlestick. And mukhang nagpahinga lang yung stock after 2 days. This appears to be a sign of reversal also. If you see another candlestick tomorrow na halimbawa red candlestick alternating red and green in the succeeding day, sideways siya. Pero if you see another green candlestick there, then most probably the stock had a change in the trend already. Kasi ito lang is nag-iisa lang to eh. If you see another green candlestick and another green, then most probably nagkaroon na ng change in reversal. In the meantime, ang support ni DITO is here. Nasa 11.22. Tingnan natin yung auto support and resistance nga niya. Medyo mababa si Investa, no? Then 45 yung kanyang support. Okay, so that's my take for DITO. By the way, support and resistance, when I talk about them, they are not specific price area, price points, but they are areas. No? So some would draw a thin box, no? Which would indicate the area. Okay, ACEN. ACEN mukhang nag-recover din today after 2 days of downtrend. Doji siya, or a bearish abandoned baby. I think this is a bearish abandoned baby. So it barely closed just below the opening price. So 895 siya nag-close. Ito yung support level niya nandito. Ito yung area na nagbabounce 810, 811. So dito, yung low niya was 814, Yan, hopefully mag-recover si ACEN tomorrow because this is a very thin candlestick, which means a weakness in the downtrend, So probably a signal for a reversal. Okay, so that's for ACEN. Next, let's take a look at APL. Okay, APL, after a morning star yesterday, so nangyari dito is nagkaroon ng green candlestick. So pataas pa rin ang trend dito si Apollo Global because our indicators, the EMA 20, EMA 50, and EMA 100 are all pointing upwards. Also, the RSI is at 97, but it appears to be oversold. However, yung DMI natin, if it is above 30, then there is still a bullish momentum on the stock. So, tingnan natin yung, I think that's the highest for the stock, no? After so many years. So, I cannot place a resistance level. However, tingnan natin yung SNR ni, okay, yung support level niya, so, okay, let's take the support level of Investa, which is 0.12 or 12 centavos. So, more or less yan yung support. Yung resistance, ang pinaka-basis lang niya itong dalawang points dito na most probably in average niya, no? Kaya yung resistance niya dito is 1980 because the closing price is 1920 and then the highest point here is 1940. Kaya naging 1920 yung kanyang resistance. Okay, so let's take that resistance in the meantime at 1980. Okay? Okay, next, let's take a look. Anyway, APL is appears to be bullish pa rin, no? Kasi yung indicators natin are all moving upwards. Okay, next is BDO. Okay, BDO. Uy, recovery si BDO, ha? After 3 successive red candlesticks, nagkaroon siya ng engulfing candlestick. However, wala siyang volume, no? So this is just a recovery from the previous decline in price. So it recovered by 7.10 points from the previous close of tingnan natin 99.90, no? Okay, so now it closed higher than the EMA 20, but I cannot say that this is already a bullish trend. We need another candlestick, or para mas maganda, 2 successive green candlesticks that would indicate a reverse in trend. In the meantime, we have the nearest resistance of BDO here at 115, and the nearest support of 100 or 101. Okay, that's for BDO. Then let's take a look at OR. Okay, for OR had a breakout. Kanina, tinitingnan ko ito, pero wala namang news So most probably, it's either gold or nickel prices that is affecting the price of the stock. So it had a breakout today, and it went as high as 124 from an opening of 87 centavos. No? Pero kung titingnan mo yung stock, yung trend lang niya is, draw tayo ng parallel channel. Tagalin natin muna yung indicator. Diyan lang siya naglalaro Diyan lang yung trend line niya Tapos biglang, shook! Tumakas. Now, tingnan natin if there is a resistance. Let's take a look. Okay. So, previously, the nearest resistance, I think the nearest resistance that we can say or determine is this. Yung highest point here. Yan yung pinakamalapit. The next resistance level would be already here. 137. The first resistance is 125, kaya siya nag-bounce dito. High of 124. So 124, 125 yung resistance, unang resistance level niya. So the nearest support naman nandito. Sa 80 centavos yung nearest support ni OR. So if we'll put back our indicator, so pataas siya, no? Actually if we will balik natin sa 1 day. Yan. So if we will take a look at our indicators, all under the candlestick, which would mean that the general direction of the prices is up. Now, hopefully, wag yan sana mag-profit taking, Kasi maganda yung volume niya So, if the volume will hold tomorrow, baka most probably mag-pull back muna. Kasi if you will enter, you wanted to enter or, antayin muna mag-pull back yung stock or mag-consolidate bago kayo bumili. No? And then also take a look at the nickel prices or gold prices, which is probably affecting the stock. Right now, kasi wala tayong basis except the technicals. Tinitingnan ko naman yung news dito, wala namang news, no? So, i-research nyo, tingnan nyo sa Google kung ano yung kalagayan ng nickel prices na world nickel prices. No? It's probably affecting that or gold. Okay? Next, let's take a look at MAC. Okay, MAC had a recovery from a continuous downtrend Let's draw a trend line muna. Kasi pababa siya eh. Ayan o. Pababa si Mac eh. Pababa yung kanyang linya. Ayan. Okay. And then at this level, today, nagkaroon siya ng bounce. So it gained 9.52%, so 0.60 points. So medyo malaki yun, no? And let's see, about a month ago, Macro Asia, Province Timor Water Supply Project. So it's just probably a market sentiment and recovery, for MAC. In the meantime, the nearest resistance, nearest resistance niya ito. Nasa 974, ang nearest resistance ni MAC. So, antayin pa natin, another candlestick that would go above the EMA 20 would indicate already that the stock has reversed in trend. Okay, then tech. Okay, tech had a breakout by ito. No, I don't think this is a breakout because the minimum number of days for a breakout is 2 weeks. Ito wala pa 2 weeks to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So wala pa, no? It's just an engulfing candlestick with volume. Okay, so at this level, nag-bounce siya sa support eh. Support niya nandito. Tagalin muna natin yung indicator natin. Yan, yun yung support niya, 646. Yung resistance niya is here. Pinakamalapit. Diyan. So, na-pierce niya yung resistance level. Actually, yung una nandito eh. Yung pangalawang resistance is here. Yan. So, pareho niyang na-pierce yan. And it's an engulfing candlestick. So, abangan na natin tomorrow, no? Baka it's either tumuloy yan if the volume will hold or mag-consolidate muna before it would probably move higher. So that's for tech or share tech holdings. Then let's take a look at AR. Sorry guys, I still have this bad cold, but I feel better now. Okay, AR. Let's put up the exponential moving averages. Yan. So continues to move higher and 3 successive green candlesticks. So nagkaroon siya ng recovery from a drop here, no, on December 29. So it's just within the resistance area. And our indicators will indicate that the stock is bullish, although I see a bearish divergence in the RSI. So if you'll take a look at the RSI, meron siyang bearish divergence. So ibig sabihin is that maaaring nagpipik na yung stock. However, agro-mining and industrial kasi is more of dependent on the prices of gold. So it's probably gold, although I don't know the tingnan natin yung gold. Let's try to take a look at the gold, Okay, so wala siyang clear indicator. In fact, nagde-decline pa nga yung gold. So it's not probably the gold, no? It's not probably gold prices, but probably market sentiment or probably nickel prices. Okay, now our last stock would be green. Okay, green had a breakout, no? So 2.85 siya. Okay, now it appears to be moving sideways for quite some time. So let's draw a rectangle. Dito siya. Diyan siya nag-move within that area, and then it began to break out. It gained 8.78 points, or say 8.78% or 0.23%. Now, I think this is the highest level already. 52-week high is 2.85. So ito na yun. No? So ang pinaka-support niya, I would say the nearest support would be 276. 276 yung nearest support, or mga 270. 270 level yung nearest support. Or rather, nearest support is 276. But the nearest resistance, I cannot say. Probably it's 285 yung last price, but it's very thin. So that's for green. And then it's our last stock. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market, January 7, 2021. By the way, kung meron po kayong stocks na gusto ninyong i-review, ay pakilagay lang po sa comment yung stock na yun and I will prioritize. Maraming po salamat. Ito po si Benji Chodoro. Nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. See you again in the next episode at maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. Bye for now.